Alright, hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on my Bauer circular saw. I bought this about 2 years ago for Christmas. Here's the saw right here. It does come with a blade change, a straight guide, and a dust chute. Now, the blade and the battery I had to buy separately, but altogether the saw alone was about $40. The blade was about $6, and the battery was about $50-ish. It does come with a dust chute. I don't have the screw for it anymore. I lost that one. But on the box, it does say a 3 amp hour or bigger, which is what I have. I am eventually going to get a 5 or go up to their newest 12. And so today I will be showing a video, and I'll show my pros and cons on this saw. Alright guys, so now I am outside and I've got a piece of plywood here that I will cut for you. To change the blade, there is a little wrench here that you pull out. Then there is a button right here that you push in to lock the blade. Obviously you don't want any power to be in the blade. So then what you do is you want to open the guard, you want to lock the blade. Now this one is counterclockwise, so you turn left to go tight, right to go loose. Okay, so once you get that loose, you can just twist it off with your hands. And you take it off. Okay, so you got the lock, and then this piece you always want to keep, well, you want to keep track of them both, obviously, but then you just go up, you can pick it up and take it out. Okay, and then it's just the same putting it back in. Now, one of the problems I had when I first got it was I didn't lock the blade enough, and it came loose and it sent some sparks flying, and it just kind of startled me. But that's what my friends call a skill issue. Okay, and then same to put it back on. You want to lock the blade, take your wrench, and just get that as tight as possible, but you don't want to get it so tight that you won't be able to get it off. Okay, so now blade's back on, and go back, and there's that little holder right here. Okay. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna cut some wood. I am not a huge fan of this guide right here, so I brought a straight 2x4, and to set the blade depth you want to pull up on this lever, and you can just go up and down. There's a bevel right here. Okay, you can, I believe that goes to 45, and then this is just to lock this where you want it. Okay, and to cut wood you want to set the blade to about a 1/4 inch below the wood, because if you have it too deep, then you are closer to experiencing kickback, and the blade is more exposed. And I have experienced kickback before with this exact circular saw, and trust me when I say it kicks hard and you do not want to notice, or you don't want to experience it. Maybe I should put a battery in. I am not going to use the dust chute. I'm not a huge fan of that one either. But when you cut, you want to start blade away from the wood and let it wind up completely. And then when you're done, you want to let the blade stop before you pick it up. But with this one, the blade does stop pretty quickly, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, there's the cut. I did get a little bit of kickback. I don't know what I did. But, well, as you can tell, that saw does produce a lot of sawdust. But here's the board. Now, it did break when I got to the end. But that is a really straight cut and it's very clean. Now, when you're done with this, what I do is if I'm building something with it, which I'm going to be making a frame for one of my friends soon, is I come over to my drill press and I have these sanding bits for it. I believe it's 60 to 180 grit sandpaper. Now, next thing I'm going to do is go over my pros and cons. The things I like about it is, one, I really do like the power of it. And two, it cuts really, really good, and the blade stops really, really quickly. Changing the blade is really easy, as is most saws. I like that it has its own tool. The things I'm not a huge fan of is the dust chute, because using this, if you put like a shop vac on it, it will suck the screw right out of it. And then the saw guide. I'm not a huge fan of this guide, but that's my preference. It just depends on what you guys think of it. But yeah, when you look at it, it was a really clean cut. It is very clean. I can just go across it with my finger and just pick up just the smallest bit of dust. But there's slightly some on the ground. Most of it did come up onto the top of this plywood. But that is my tool review on the Bauer 6.5-inch circular saw. I will put a link in the description below for the circular saw, the battery, and the saw blade that I am using. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you don't like this video, then comment down below and let me know what you think so I can change it. Thank you guys for watching.